For just the second time in Guardians opening day history, Cleveland went into the ninth, deadlocked 0-0. It's year 2 in the Matt Nardo era for Bluffton University football. And after changing the culture and environment, the mission for the Beavers is getting back over 500. The Day Air Ballpark is home to the Dane Dragons, but not tonight. And that's because the Anna Rockets and the Fort Laramie Redskins take the field in the Dragons' annual high school baseball showcase. It hasn't been smooth sailing for the Perry Commodores in the past 2 seasons. A combined win total of just 4 games is not what you expect from a program that had a string of 5 straight winning seasons. Last season's meet between Allen East and Columbus Grove was decided by 1 touchdown. Well, scratch that. There was only 1 touchdown scored in that entire game. After having that game taken away 2 years ago due to COVID, how special is it for both programs to meet in the playoffs tonight? These footballs will be making their way to the SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles. Baseball is back, and it's also a new era in Reds baseball, as Terry Francona's first game as a Reds manager is officially in the books. Both LCC and St. John's are coming off Week 1 victories against their longtime rivals. Tonight, they begin a new rivalry match in the latest edition of the Holy War. To give you an idea of how dominant Marion Local has been in the postseason, they've only allowed 1 touchdown in 5 tournament games. Out of the entire 2024 Lima Locos team, no one has made a farther trek than the University of Washington's Lou Fujiwara. Prior to that, Lou played ball in California, Arizona, and even in his home country of Japan. But thanks to a mutual connection from Locos head coach Chad Ernsberger, Lou came to the Buckeye State.
One of my former teammates in pro ball, Billy Boyer was his name, assistant coach at University of Washington, and I mean he spoke glowingly of Lou and just about how hard of a worker he was, the talent he had. Billy, like I said, he knows the type of guy that I would want, and he said Lou would fit the bill, and I mean it's obvious that he has so far.
And Lou knows a thing or two about winning. He was part of the 2017 Little League World Series championship team for Japan, and when he was in high school in California, Lou won back-to-back CIF Division I titles for the J. Sarah Lions.
Japanese baseball is really focused on fundamentals because of the amount of practice and stuff. So I was able to create that foundation of my skills, and then kind of add some extra skills on top of the fundamentals that I created in Japan. So that's how I was able to gain that work ethic, and I think that's still continued through my career. So that's a big part of me.
With a little over a month left in the season, Lou is eyeing another championship, this time with the Locos. But more importantly, the Tokyo native hopes to leave behind a lasting impact on his teammates, coaches, and the city of Lima.
I want the teammates, people watching the game to, look at me and be like, oh, that guy's enjoying the game, and it's just a game. So I always want to spread that, and, hopefully people can see that through my play, and that'll be great.
Reporting in Lima, Tony Quach, your News Now Sports.
Yes, sir.
Shawnee grad Kelly Armentrout is the only senior on this year's Bluffton volleyball team. But it was anything but a smooth journey to Armentrout's senior campaign.
The summer before my junior year, I actually broke my back, and so before the season even started, I was already out. We had max out day, and I was maxing out, so doing my full potential of weight for 1 rep max on a back squat. And I failed to bail, and I actually landed straight up with the weight on my back.
Because of that, Armentrout was out for her entire junior season, and she feared that her volleyball career was in jeopardy.
Really the biggest thing that went through my head was, would I ever play volleyball again? Would I ever be at the top of my game again, and would I be able to play with my best friends?
Armentrout was not alone in her recovery. She credits her family and friends in her return to the volleyball court.
Really, my friends and my family really got me through to where I am today, and to get through that time, because if I didn't have those people, I don't think I would have been able to.
During that time, it wasn't a pity party. She was on the sidelines bringing her energy and her juice, whatever she can do to help us try to put a good product and be successful.
Fast forward to November 1st. Armentrout was honored on senior night, and she was finally able to share that moment with her friends and family. It was made possible through all the hard work, dedication, and passion Armentrout has for the sport of volleyball.
My biggest takeaway is definitely going to be that nothing ever comes easy. Your hard work should never end. It needs to be an ongoing thing if you want to keep the things that are important to you and that mean a lot.
Through all the trials and tribulations, Armentrout continues to put her best foot forward. And she will always be grateful for the memories and experiences she's made at Bluffton University.
I really have no regrets on anything, playing volleyball or coming to school here. I really wouldn't be who I am without the support of everyone that's here.
Reporting in Bluffton, Tony Quach, your News Now Sports.